What's going on, everyone? Liquid here from Liquid Armaments, and in this episode, we are going to take a look at the Rost Martin RM1C Compt. It's compensated, so stay tuned. So, what we have here is a firearm that is based in Dallas, Texas, called Rost Martin. I don't know much about the company. For what I read or what I heard, they're really good. They're owned by a married couple, and it was founded in 2020. And I heard a lot of good stuff, so I might as well try it. So, without further ado, here is Ross Martin RM1C compensated. But first thing first, let's check out the firearm. Make sure that it's empty. Okay, empty magazine, empty chamber, no bullets, no ammunition on the table. So there you go. This is the savior package right here. It comes with one 15 round flush magazines and four 17 round with extended right here. Might as well take them out. It's 15 plus 2 with a extension. So that makes it 17. Right. This is a striker fired pistol with a 4-inch barrel, hammer forge, with an integrated compensator to reduce recoil, with an overall length of 7.1 inches. And it's coated with a nitro carburized steel. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, nitro carburized steel slide with a blackout rear and a single dot front sights. It's not equipped with suppressor high sights, but you can find that on their website if you want to purchase one. And on top of the slide, it has that serrations over here for anti-glare. It's optic ready, but you need to buy the plate for it. But I think it ships out with the RMR. This one came with the RMSC because it comes with the Radian RFX 11 right there. The serration of this one has a very nice front and back serration for those who manipulate either the front or over here in the back of the slide. So you can see it has that witness hole on the top and a striker status indicator. Let's lock it back up. The frame is pretty slick. It's ambidextrous. It's fully ambidextrous. So we got slide lock, slide release on both sides. So does the magazine release on both sides also. So all you lefties out there, I think you're gonna like this. This one also comes with a 3 slots Picatinny rails for your lights or lasers, and it has that thumb rest, or what do they call it, gas pedal or acceleration pedal. When they shoot, that's where they put their thumb is. I do it. I do it too. It helps me a lot because I squeeze it with my support hand right here, and it has that really deep beaver tail over here to avoid that clock knuckle. You can see doesn't even touch my skin, which is really good. I like it. Wow, that's really good. That trigger's really good. Let's see what else we have over here. It comes with There's already one equipped there. I think that was a medium one. Oops, this one right here is the small, and this is the large. So I was right. That one right there is a medium one. I'm not gonna change it. I like how that one feels. So let's put this back together. No, stay there. So those are the back straps. We got silica gel. We got the manual. Nice looking manual right there. The drawing, the configurations of where they at, how to disassemble, etc., etc. We don't need that. That one goes over there. It has a slightly flared. I don't know if that's slightly, but it's pretty flared. So when you load, it's pretty nice. It kicks out the magazine too, so that's good. Let's look at the trigger. It has that flat face trigger, very crisp, very sharp. As you can see, reset right there, and then definite wall, another reset. On their website they said this is like about 5 to 6 pounds. It does feel like 5 to 6 pounds. So it kind of reminds me of a Walter PDP Organic. It's very similar to that, especially when it comes to like reset. Trigger guard is pretty huge. I'm sure all you people that wear gloves when shooting, it will definitely fit in there. Look how huge that space are right there. The stippling of the frame is not very aggressive, so I don't think that's gonna irritate your body when you're concealed carrying this firearm. I mean, for me, I'll wear like undershirts anyway, so even if it's aggressive, I won't feel a thing. So it's similar sizes to a Glock 19, but it's not really a Glock clone. You know, holding it, it's very comfortable. A lot of people think it's another Glock clone, but it's not. Many gun tuber compare it to a Rex Delta. I never owned a Rex Delta, so I wouldn't know. I will take this out for maybe next week on a range and give you my opinion on how it shoots, and hopefully it'll be part of my EDC. I mean, you know, it's pretty slim, very slim. It's not bulky like the Glocks are, you know. And if you have any thoughts, opinion, let me know in a comment. And if you own this gun, if you own this firearm, let me know what you think. What are your experiences? And again, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That would help me a lot. And as always, this is Liquid, and enjoy shooting. See you next time.